I have to mute my mic if I want to like move something, because that's all I did was move something.
Oh,
really?
sounded like
Okay.
great punch. Welcome to the Tattered Couch Podcast. It's your boys, Mitch, Mike, and Brandon. We here.
Yo.
Yo,
Sorry it took so long. Life got in the
My,
way, kinda.
my dog is in my pocket.
What?
She tried crawling up next to me and she got her arm stuck in my pocket.
Dude, I have those couch covers, those blue ones, and
Yeah.
there's a hole in one of them, and Bruce, like, somehow shoved himself through the hole, and then couldn't
Jeez.
get out, and then just went up underneath the cover, went down to the bottom to where there was an unknown hole, and he just came out of that little hole.
It's like I'm born again
I was like, what the fuck
through
is
the
going on?
trials of the couch I live on.
Yeah, he was stuck under there for a minute. It was weird. Oh, fuck. So what's everybody been playing and doing? Because it's been a fucking month.
I've been doing a lot of things. I got a laser pointer.
Sweet.
Now my dog and my cat are fighting over it.
What you been doing, Brandon?
life things. Not really playing mini games. Been playing some Call of Duty. That's about it.
Damn. Rage quitting those matches? Like
Sometimes, I guess.
earlier was fucking hilarious when we were on. Fucker, I quit. I just left that game, bro. I just left that game.
What was this?
We were on earlier, and Brandon's just getting fucking killed by the same dude over and over again. He's like, "Fuck these guys, fuck 'em. Bro. I just left.
That sounds fun.
That was me last time I played Halo, and it's been like 4 days since I played Halo because of that. I don't know why. It's like every match I got into, like, I never have high ping, and then, or low ping, whichever it is, but my fucking
Bad
shit would
thing.
spaz out all over the place every match. After, like, we had a good run of matches, then after that I even reset all my shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like launching across the map, and then there's just a dude there, and he's like dead, one punch. I'm like,
One punch.
nobody even shot me to get
One
me weak enough.
punch!
I was like, you gotta get somebody weak before you punch him and kill him, and that didn't happen. And I ran into this dude and punched him like 4 times, and he turned around and shot me once, and I died. I was like, I quit. Greg, I'm done. Every time he hits me up for Halo, I was like, no, I don't want to play that game.
That's a bad one. Ow.
Yeah, it's not fun when every time you spawn you get sniped.
No.
That's what was happening. It's pretty annoying.
It's rare to be spawn
camping you.
killed. Yeah, it's rare to be spawn killed in Halo. Like, you have to know people that really, like, you gotta be playing against people that really fucking know that map. And plus, they have to always get to certain points because you can't spawn and spawn trap from another spawn. It's weird. At least they did that part kind of right. 343 fucking sucks.
I played some Halo Wars.
Nice.
I remember the first time. Oh, sorry.
God, remember the first time. The very first time.
You just put the tip in and just kept going.
Yeah, what about Halo Wars?
As I played it. Tried to play Halo 2 or Halo Wars 2, but it couldn't figure it out. There was like some weird card system in one of the versions that keeps trying to get you to play with real players, but I never played, so I didn't want to play with real players.
Interesting. The card system one I know about is, I think that's 4. Is that 4 or 5? Couldn't have been 5.
What is like loot boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's like you start off with these like areas and you have cards and that's what you can summon is whatever's on the card.
That's in Halo Wars?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
one
okay,
of the
never mind.
matches.
Oh, never
Match
mind.
styles.
I was gonna say because there's a card one in like Halo 4 or 5. I think no, it was definitely 4. You got like a loot box of
Was it?
cards, and on certain like maps, when you spawned, you got to pick your weapon, and you could get like a legendary one or whatever was, or an exotic one was like the Halo 1 pistol, and you could just two-shot people with it.
Oh,
You only got like 8 rounds for it. It's just like a
yeah.
giant big team battle, but it was cool to just like have whatever fucking setup you wanted whenever you first started.
Yeah, that's always a cool thing.
Yeah. What were you saying, Brandon? The first time what?
I think the first time I ever saw a game played on an Xbox was Halo, and I had no idea what it was. And I thought it was so sick, and I wanted to play so bad, and then I finally played it, and I was like, I don't like Halo. I'm not going to say it's trash because it was fun at the time, but
That was
Which
the first
Halo?
one.
it was probably the first Halo ever made. It
That,
was like
that's
a
the
long
first thing
time
I
ago.
saw on an Xbox. That
Yeah, I just remember like these dudes playing this like big screen TV. They had a huge big screen TV set up, and they're playing Halo on it, split screen, and I had no idea what it was. And I
yeah,
was like,
just
bruh.
like yeah, dude, it was just like the pinnacle when it came out. It was like this is what everything needs to be. Like GoldenEye.
Yeah, they were
GoldenEye
like,
was the start. Halo perfected it.
yeah. And the first thing I saw was them. They were playing co-op, and they were fighting the Flood, and I was just like, okay,
See, I
that's
didn't.
crazy.
I just went out and bought Halo. I was like, this game looks cool. And then was it when I got to the Flood the first time that was so surprising and scary.
Yeah, I remember I had this neighbor. He lived up the road from me, and I would always go to his house, and they'd be playing Halo or Mech Assault.
Nice.
And Mech Assault, whenever I bought Mech Assault, like later on in life, I was like, dude, I remember this. This shit was sick. I put it in, played it for 5 minutes, and was like, this is not what I remember. Just took it out and never played it again.
I love that game. It
It's
has the last boss has like a corn song.
oh really?
Yeah, I was like, what song is this? This sounds so familiar. I was like, oh shit, it's corn.
Dude, when I was playing Call of Duty earlier, I hopped into some vehicle on ground war mode, and Third Eye Blind was playing.
Yeah,
I
dude.
was like, what
Dude,
the hell?
I remember that.
Exactly. I was like, what the fuck?
Was it just the same song or just multiple
It was
songs?
multiple songs, and it didn't sound like it was coming from somebody's mic. It sounded like it was coming from the vehicle. I was really confused.
That's
They
funny.
had the
as shit.
radio on. They had their fucking iTunes on.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. I picked up Rayman Legends the other night when I was drunk, and I was like, damn, dude, every time like I just want to casual play something, this is the game, and I enjoy it so much. And then like I got really like close to the end and didn't realize it, and then I turned it on like the next morning and just beat it out of nowhere. That game's really fucking fun, dude. Like pinnacle platforming. That shit's so much fun. Great music. I spent time beating Wario World and Sword of Mana over the past couple weeks.
Nice. I tried playing, what was it, Mario. Which Mario's for the Super Nintendo?
Super Mario World?
Is it Super Mario World?
The one we did for the show? Yeah.
Yeah. They, I was like, I'm gonna play the secret levels again. I did not have the same experience as you did.
What do you mean?
I did not beat them. They're still very hard.
The same experience as I did.
Yeah, where you said you picked it up and you beat Rayman Legends. I picked up Mario and I did not beat it.
Oh. Well, I've never beaten Rayman Legends before. I just casually play it from time to time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I never beat all the special levels.
I thought you did when we did it for the show.
No. I
You
beat the
lied to
game.
our audience?
I did not
I'm
say
joking,
that I
I'm
beat them.
joking.
Fuck
I thought you said you beat him, though. I really did.
Mm-mm. I beat most of them.
Well, they're tough, dude. You should get
Yeah.
like Super Mario Maker and
Oh, that'd be fun.
go play those worlds that people create.
Yeah.
So
I thought of it.
you can break your fucking fingers.
What's it for?
Switch.
Switch?
Switch, Wii
Oh,
U,
really?
3DS. Yeah, there's Mario Maker and Mario Maker 2.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'm surprised you've never
You
played
too.
these.
Yeah, I've always wanted to get them. I just never thought about it.
Yeah. Some of those levels are like ridiculous though that people make.
Oh, well, yeah.
But the rule is you can't post something that you made unless you beat it one time first. That way,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, that way it shows that. What the fuck is that?
It's a lion.
Is that a
Brandon's
yawn?
our MGM lion.
I was like, oh god, the ghosts.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're being haunted.
uh,
Brandon's haunting us.
Jesus Christ. Maybe you guys shouldn't pick fucking Skype.
just it's your mic, bro. Your mic's just so good. It just picks up everything. Your yawn's
Yeah, I
right in
don't
front
think
of it.
Discord doesn't pick up anything.
Yeah. Brandon yawns normally in Discord.
Does he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I yawn all the time.
It's okay. I'll dim it out to where people can't hear it, maybe, if I feel like it. It's kind of annoying to isolate one, like, second. You know what I mean?
Kind of iffy. Yeah.
I beat Demon Souls last night out of randomness. I don't know why I did that. I was like, hey, anybody in the community want to help me kill this fucking false king dude? Because I just lost 12 levels. Because he has this stupid attack that sucks a level out of you along with your stat points.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
Yeah, I got fucked. Like, it was hard for me to one-shot, like, weak dudes like I should have been able to. It was like hit and miss everywhere. And then I almost broke my fucking katana twice. And today I used my last sharpening stone. So now I'm just like, fuck, I gotta beat a bunch of shit with this fucking sword. That's like weak as shit now.
They have weapon degradation in that?
Yeah, it takes a really long time, but like it does happen. You can just buy a sharpening stone. You can buy as many as you want, whatever, and carry it on you and just shink and you're good. Full heal, everything. Or you could just repair your weapon. Your weapon does not disintegrate though, like it does in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. But like
I always thought that was annoying.
well, Breath of the Wild just has so many fucking things, and you can always get more of one weapon.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to farm weapons.
No, you can pick up a stick. I
Yeah,
Zelda,
but sticks suck.
Zelda games just aren't hard. It's just hard enough to where okay, I got to pick up another weapon, but if I throw it at the enemy, it's gonna break, but it's gonna do double the damage, and then I'll just pick up that enemy's weapon and use that. like,
Right.
like you just get a wide variety. You get swords, lances, everything. Like it's just fun.
I didn't really I didn't like it.
But this like always happens to me in Demon Souls when I ask the community. So it's nighttime here, right?
Yeah.
So that means in the UK it's fucking like 6 in the morning. Why people want to wake up and play Demon Souls at 6 in the morning? I don't know, but they do.
Strange.
They're 6 hours ahead of us, I think.
Yeah, it was like midnight, 1 o'clock last night. He was like, yeah, I just woke up, but I figured I'll help this lad out. I was like, okay, cool. So we're just running around doing shit before we go fight the boss. I already cleared everything except for the giant blue dragon. He goes up there with his bow and just fucking kills him. Okay.
There you go.
I just run past him. I just he
Nice.
breathes a wave of fire and I just run. But he's like, oh, you didn't kill him. He climbs to the top of the castle and just like shoots it 4 times and it dies. Like running this build, a glass cannon build, he has to have his health like, I don't know, 1/3 or less, and he does like a shit ton more damage. Because when he came in, I was like, yo, you need to heal up. He's like, oh, I'll tell you later. But we're running around doing shit. I'm like, hey, man, what's this like beans on toast shit I hear about? What is that? And he was like, oh, beans on toast, you know? Okay, you take your beans from a tin, you heat them up, you butter your toast, you put them right on top like that. Oh, it's like a quick tea.
What?
Now, whenever he said he buttered his toast and then put the beans on top,
Yeah.
I'm like thinking to myself, I'm thinking of the flavor combo, and I'm like, I bet you that's fucking good. So no,
What
I'm
kind
gonna
of
try that.
beans?
Baked beans.
Yeah, that's what I asked him. I was like,
Yeah, I was gonna say like
he's like, it's not beans like you think. It's like beans in more of like a red sauce. So I was like baked beans. He's like, yeah, beans in a tin. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, beans
yeah,
in a
like
tin.
a proper English breakfast, isn't it? Like blood sausage and baked beans and tomatoes and eggs and toast.
I would do all that except for
Some,
that blood sausage, man. Like,
I don't know. I'd eat
And
blood
then I think
sausage. Sounds
regular
pretty cool.
sausage too, some type of sausage links.
like
But
the just the name blood sausage, and then I'm about to put it in my mouth. I'm like,
they do beans and like crushed tomatoes, like or whatever kind of tomatoes.
Well, my dad's like me, and he cooks a lot too. And even he told me blood sausage is fucking gross. So him telling me something's gross, I don't want to try it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried it.
I seen this dude. He bought a bunch of canned escargot, and he turned it into sausage.
Why would you want to eat snail sausage?
I guess that's his like channel gimmick.
You know
He
that
turns
thing
stuff
came
into
out the
sausage.
meat grinder like fucking slime ball, right? Like
Oh,
came
dude,
out
it
like
just
a
looked
fresh
like,
turd.
it looked like dirt, or if you ground it up, mushrooms.
Gross.
Yeah,
Did he
it was.
did he eat it?
Yeah, he cooked it up and ate it. He said it wasn't too bad. He said it was like it was like shrimp of the earth. Is what he said.
Did he mix it with anything like beef
No,
fat or anything? Wow.
no, he just made straight escargot sausage.
You watch? How do you find the things that you watch?
Yeah, bro.
I just get
I just looked it
angry
up.
because I'm like, why does this happen? Like your YouTube channel must be like wild. It's just random shit everywhere.
Mostly music.
Like, dude sticks a green
Japanese.
bean up his ass and eats it. It's like, what? Okay. Like, that's the shit I think about that your YouTube has on it. I'm just like,
No,
God. Just
no green bean asshole action.
real. I didn't know that there was snail fucking sausage until now.
Me either. Was I watch a channel that has like a compilation of videos that are weird that people from this little community pick. So it's a bunch of weird like cooking videos and lolcows and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mainly watch like cooking stuff and car stuff on YouTube.
I watch bad cooking stuff.
Some random skateboarding stuff.
I don't watch YouTube. I watch music videos sometimes, but that's all. Mainly when Nathan's here, because he'll just gradually take my controller as soon as he walks into the house. First, he'll go smoke a cigarette. He'll throw his beer in the thing. Talk to the dog for a second. Grab my controller and turn on music videos for like 12 hours.
There you go.
And I'm just like.
Sounds like fun.
And then every once in a while he'll be like, I bet you don't know about this band. It's like, okay. I didn't.
We watched RRR.
Dude, I forgot about that. I'm surprised I forgot about that 3-hour fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Mike's
hard to
like,
forget.
Mike randomly calls me. I want to hang out. Okay. We can watch RRR. Okay, I turn it on. I pause it to go grab something, and I see like the time bar at the bottom. We're an hour in. I'm thinking, oh, this movie's probably close to over anyway. No, we got 2 more hours. I'm like, you motherfucker, what is this? And I'm just so glad. I wish it was a little bit longer. It was so good, dude.
Yeah.
I went to my parents and I just turned it on at their house, and Frank's just like invested.
It's a good movie.
Bro, really?
Yeah, I went to my grandma's. I put it to you like this. I went to my grandma's later on that day. He was talking to her about it.
Wow.
I was
Dude,
like,
I started watching it, and I got to the part where the dude like Hulk jumps over the fence into a humongous horde of people, and he fights like 1,000 people just to grab one dude, and then comes back like he's some badass, like some spectacle of this. Like
That's one
I
of
was
my
like,
favorite scenes
what?
in that movie.
What just happened,
Bro, you
dude?
did. That means wait. When did you turn it off? There, did you make it to the dancing scene?
I started to fall asleep, so I shut it off because I didn't want to miss it. I
Oh,
wanted to actually watch it.
wait
So
till you get to the dancing scene.
I was
Yeah.
just really thrown off by the Superman jump, Super Hulk.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like an
that's where
anime.
Frank was like, "Wow, that dude's fucking crazy." And my mom walks in. She's just like, "Cheryl, come look at this. This dude's fucking wild." She looks up at the TV, looks back. Frank, you know it's not real, right? She's like, "I know,
Yeah,
but look
that's
at this
me.
motherfucker." I was like, "Hell yeah, got Frank into something." 'Cause all they do is watch fucking Dateline. That's all they watch. Every time I go over there, there's some court case on TV, on live TV, or Dateline. And I'm
I
like,
wonder if they're always like.
how do you guys sleep at night just knowing all the horrible shit that just constantly fucking happens? It's like you just watch
So I know.
horrible shit. Like everything you watch is something bad happening to somebody else.
Yeah, bad news
What the
or
news is.
politics.
Yeah, it's like, dude, that Johnny Depp case, man, that shit rolled in that
I watched
house.
that.
That shit rolled rent free for like forever in that house. And every time I walk through the door, they're just sitting staring at the fucking TV. They're like, Johnny Depp better fucking win.
Seriously?
Yeah, they're like, Johnny Depp better fucking win this shit. That bitch crazy. I was like, well, I think he's gonna win. Like, from the moment this whole thing started, I mean, she just gets made fun of by everybody.
Well, see, he lost in the UK, so
Ah.
yeah, they have different like laws in the UK. I think he was suing some company from the UK. It was like a journalist or whatever, and they just said that everything that they got came from Amber, so it wasn't a lie.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah,
And he
she
fucking
pooped
lives
on his
there.
bed. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, how you gonna shit to bed? Poopy pants.
She
The
got
fuck?
mad at him and shit on his bed.
That is like the furthest thing from my mind when I get mad at somebody. Oh, I'm gonna get real mad. Just
Yeah,
let me go take a shit real quick. That's how mad I am. Gotta poop.
there was like
What is that?
for the Sims, there was like flavor text, and if your Sim was mad, you could take an angry poo.
Oh,
So I guess it's a thing.
Amber just
Oh,
plays
you
Sims
guys
now.
have really played a lot of video games.
What's this, you guys? I didn't make that comment, sir. Again,
I play a lot of
Mike
games.
leaves our heads a little bit blown. I didn't know that. I used to play The Sims 2 a lot. That's the only Sim
Yeah, me
game I ever
too.
played. Yeah.
I played all of them so far, except well, all of the numbered ones. I never played like the herbs or I played Breaking It, Busted Out. I think that was just an expansion though.
Busting Out was Sims 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
Oh no, there's Busted Out for the GameCube. That's what it was.
What do you do? Bust out of prison?
No, you like
Bust out of the urban area you start in. That's about it.
yeah, you pretty much just start like renting a house and then you move up. You have
Oh,
like
okay.
certain objectives to do.
Right. Like I remember my dude's like career thing was a military career, and when you win, you're like at the very end you become a 5-star general, and that's just
Yeah.
the ending. It's like okay. It's like where's the credits? Oh, you don't get credits. You just keep playing. Invest your life in this. It's like no,
Yeah, pretty much.
no, I cheated the
I
whole time,
remember
sir.
I remember playing a Sims game on a Game Boy Advance or something, and
Oh
like
God.
cleaning windows, and I was like, this is fucking retarded.
That sounds like a horrible experience.
Yeah,
Like just bad to play Sims on GBA.
Yeah,
some type of Game Boy.
some type of Game Boy.
I'm just waiting for Nintendo to release the Oracle the Zelda Oracle games for Switch. So,
That'd be fun.
well, it's already announced that they're going to for that Game Boy emulator. So
Mm.
I'm excited.
You watched the Mario movie. How was that?
It's hard to explain what I mean because it seems like nobody understands what I'm saying. So, like, remember when we went and saw the Dragon Ball movie? And
Yeah.
they did all the callbacks in, like, a really cool way or whatever? Like,
Okay.
they had a million callbacks, and they did them all right and interesting and fun. Dude, they didn't even give an ode to Yoshi. There is a split
I
second
thought
when
that
they're...
was weird.
Well, they're on their adventure to get to where Bowser, get to this other kingdom is or some shit to ask for help. I think it's Donkey Kong's kingdom. And
Yeah.
so they show like their quick little scenes and shit, like through their adventure. And there's like a 1 second part where they're by a river and they zoom out real fast and just a shitload of Yoshis running in the background. And they're like, oh, cool. And I'm like, we don't get a talking Yoshi. We don't get to see Mario ride Yoshi. It's like the only cool callback they did to anything was the Mario Kart scene with
Yeah, I
Rainbow
heard
Road and
that.
shit.
Nice. I heard they had a few Mario Kart references.
Oh yeah. Well, it's all basically in this one giant fucking scene. So like they adventure off to go ask the Kong clan for help or whatever. And then Mario has to fight Donkey Kong. And because if he wins, they'll help him. If not, Mario just dies and like the kingdom's doomed. And Peach is like, you do realize like if he gets our kingdom, he's just gonna kill you guys too, right? So it's like basically the whole thing just kind of didn't make sense anyway. Like it's just in there for fluff essentially. Like just okay. But like the fight scene with him was cool. Peach has to teach him to run. I don't know, man. Like, the fucking movie it's fun to watch, but it's really, as like a whole,
Yeah.
too overhyped. Too overhyped.
It's made almost $1 billion.
Well, yeah,
Like
that's
800 million.
well, if I have 2 kids and they bug me like they did to go see it, I bet you they did make $1 billion. Knowing all the
Yeah.
other people with fucking kids.
I haven't really heard too much about it.
Oh, dude, we went to that one up in Weirton just because we were like, oh, nobody will be there. Nobody will be
Yeah.
there. No, fucking flooded. Like a week or two after it came out. When was it? When I went to see it last weekend or something? It had already been out for like a week or so. Still flooded. And they're selling Mario merch there. Like you get these special cups for like $7. It's like, Casey, you know I want one of them. Grab me one of them. Put that up in the game room. I even saved like the kids boxes. It's like basically a Happy Meal. It comes with candy, popcorn, and a drink.
Nice.
And it was like $12, which is honestly for a movie theater that's kind of great. You know,
Movie theaters are expensive.
right, and that's why I said that's kind of great for a movie theater.
I get you.
I mean, it's like, what the shit, man? This is what it's all come to. But it was fine. I just expected it to be way better. But at the same time, I had my thoughts going in.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, like I was like, I don't know, man. Like I never asked for a Mario movie. Like, Mario's cool.
What did you think of the original one?
I watched it for 5 minutes with you, and I wish I just threw something through my TV. Like I was just kind of mad.
I remember watching it with you.
It's the same feeling I had when I saw the Dragon Ball movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
It's just more like nope, no interest in this.
I like when I think it's Dennis Hopper fucking turns a human into a monkey, and he's like, "Look, it's a monkey, monkey." But they have a Yoshi. He's like a little velociraptor.
Jeez. Yeah, we didn't make it to that part.
Yeah. And then the toad gets Toad is just some dude with like a harp, a mouth harp or whatever, or not a mouth harp, a harmonica. And then he gets turned into a Goomba. Which I don't know why the fucking Goombas have huge bodies and little heads. It's like the exact opposite of the games.
Right. Yeah, there was like, I don't know, that whole penguin thing that they hyped up whenever they released the trailer for the Mario thing.
Yeah.
That's really only there for like 2 minutes.
Sounds about right.
And Jack Black's getting some kind of award or nomination for his Peaches song.
Oh.
Yeah, peaches, 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 peaches. Like that's all it is. That's all it is on a piano.
I haven't heard that yet either. I
Go,
saw
go,
it.
Go look it up. It's like a minute long.
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube. I just didn't click it. I was like, nah. Bro.
Nah, dude.
And that whole thing with Chris Pratt being like a bad actor or a bad choice for it. Let's be honest here. If we had to listen to Mario talk like Mario all through the whole movie, when you see it, you will realize why that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, Chris Pratt's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, no, I thought that was a good choice.
I don't need to hear the Italian accent constantly for that long.
I thought Donkey Kong was a bad choice.
The thing that he posted out, like all over social media, where Seth Rogen was like, "Yeah, it's just not any different than my voice," and he's absolutely right. It's just Seth Rogen's voice.
That's not very good.
If you watch the movie, it fits. It does fit. The way I looked at it when that was announced was, well, Donkey Kong's just a fucking dumb monkey, and we got this just fucking dumb dude. So here we go.
Did they make Donkey Kong look like Seth Rogen?
No.
Like,
that'd be funny.
All the voice acting picks were fine. Like, no problem with it. Toad was really good in the movie. I don't know who that was, but that was good. So, that was my favorite part of the whole movie, just Toad. Toast Toad. It's okay. Peach was cool. Peach was really good.
That's good.
So, take it or leave it, it's a fucking Mario movie. It's not gonna... Like, I saw somebody said, keep in mind that the Mario movie is for kids. It is 100% for fucking kids. Like...
Yeah, but kids can have good movies, too.
Well, I would say
like
Shrek,
My Neighbor
but
Totoro and Shrek. Yeah.
Shrek is for
but Shrek is a kid's movie.
No, shut up. No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's not, Mike.
Don't you
Definitely
ever fucking swindle.
Maybe the sequels are, but not the first. Not the first one.
Well, the second one,
Brandon,
or
how
the third
fucking
one.
dare you? I watched Puss in Boots. That shit was awesome. The new one. And at the end, it confirms Shrek 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I watched that the night before we went to go see the Mario movie. So my head is just like, man, can't wait for Shrek 5. Just can't wait. That's an opening day movie choice for me.
I thought there was only 3.
No, there's just 4 of them.
What are they called?
Yeah, they're all good.
Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek 3. Shrek 3 has a subtitle, I think. And then Shrek 4 is just Shrek Forever After.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Every time I see that, like, on a video thing, I always wonder, did I see this? What? And I'm like, yeah, I saw this.
Shrek 3 is called Shrek the Third.
Yeah, there you go. Is Shrek 2 just Shrek 2? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Puss in Boots movie, the newer one, The Last Wish or whatever. Yeah. They do all the action scenes in this cool, like, okay, think about how the movies look, like the way they look, and then when they do the action scenes, they do that with like a comic book flair to it.
Nice.
And it's pretty fucking sweet. It's almost like watching an anime, Shrek, and a comic book at the same time.
Which Shrek was it with Rumpelstiltskin?
Forever After.
Okay, that's the one I seen. Puss's Boots is fat.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Well, in The
Yeah.
Last Wish, what's his name? Puss is being chased by death.
Oh.
Yeah, because like the whole thing in the movie is I have 9 lives, I'm down to 1, and I got to get this wish to get my fucking lives back.
Uh,
Yeah. So,
that's pretty cool.
yeah, he lives in like a cat home for a while to hide from him. And it's fucking hilarious. Like his friend is like this dog that dressed up as a shitty cat. And he's in there, he's like, hey man, hey, oh whoa, you can talk too? He's just like super hyperactive and like retarded. It's just funny as shit. He like grows a beard. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
They just do Puss dirty.
That's not good.
The litter box scenes are hilarious. Because there's like a line of like, you gotta understand, there's like 200 cats in this thing.
Mm.
And they're just in a line. And Puss is just sitting there in the litter box. He looks over. He's like, what the fuck? And all the cats are just taking fat shits.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's funny, dude.
Sounds terrible.
Like, you know how when Casey's in a bad mood, she gets really angry for a long time? I turned on that movie and she slowly just got better really fast. It was a funny ass movie. But yeah, we watched a bunch of movies too.
Yeah.
What do you think of Her Highness? Because you didn't talk much during that movie.
That wasn't bad.
Okay. I didn't know how you'd feel about it. The back half's kind of slow and not as fun.
Yeah. That one chick was pretty hot.
Natalie Portman, the goddess.
Was that who that was?
Zoe Deschanel.
And Zoe Deschanel, yeah. The other goddess, but not Natalie Portman goddess. Like Zoe Deschanel's like lower tier goddess.
Which one was Natalie Portman?
The girl that stole their compass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh, yeah, she was hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Every
didn't
time.
even notice it was her.
Every time. I'm just like, yes, every time I see her in a movie, I'm like, I'm invested.
Last thing I remember seeing her in was Star Wars.
Yeah. She's in a shitload of movies. She's in
She's
that
not very good in Star Wars.
Thor Love and Thunder.
Yeah. She's got cancer.
Yeah. I didn't like the fact of her dying. I told you
When
before,
they
man.
CGI'd her arms, that was hilarious.
Her buff arms or whatever?
Yeah.
Were they CGI'd?
Yeah.
Okay, because while I was watching the making of that movie, and like she did like a shitload of working out, and like her arms did look bigger, and I was like,
Yeah, but she's like tiny.
yeah, I know. They just look kind of buff, and I was like, that's weird.
Yeah.
I was like, is that real?
No.
Like, there's no coming back from that. Like, jeez.
Ruined.
It would be
Buff
weird,
arms,
weird
for
for like a tiny person like that to get like, you would have to get like fat as a tiny person to like get that big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's this. What is it? What's her fucking name? Shit. It's like Lean Patty something. There's this chick that's really popular on Instagram. She has fucking abs.
Lean Patty.
Yeah.
Wow. The things you find.
Yeah, like what about it, Mike? What about
She just
Lean
has-
Patty?
She has chick abs and she's all ripped. That's pretty much it.
Okay, I was waiting for like the thing. Yeah. Well, it's like that. Who plays Thor? What's his name? Is it Chris? Yeah, it's Chris,
Chris
right?
Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth. I always forget if
yeah.
it's Liam or Chris, but it's Chris. Because Liam's playing the new Geralt for The Witcher. So that's Chris then that plays Thor. But he explained like his workout thing and how fucking horrible it was to do for the Thor movies. He's like, all I did was wake up, eat a large pizza from Papa John's. He's like, all right, now I'm gonna go work out for 3 or 4 hours straight. Lunch, another large pizza. Okay, cool. Work out for another 3 or 4 hours. Guess what's for dinner? Another large pizza. And he's like, I did that for 6 weeks, man. I just wanted to throw up all the time.
Yeah, you got a carbo load.
Yeah, because
You
it's
got
like,
carbo load for energy.
yeah, and that's kind of the same workout routine that was done for all the people in 300. They all did that same shit. Like, just work out 6 to 8 hours a fucking day for 6 weeks or 7 weeks, something like that. That'd be insane. You know how bad your body would fucking hurt? Like, I get mad after
So
half
people
hour.
do that every day.
I mean, it probably would if you were eating pizza.
Like, that was
Nothing but
I don't
You
know
gotta
what
get all
they
those
ate
extra
for
carbs.
For 300, I don't know what they ate. I just know that part from the Chris dude because he
They used
said
a
that.
lot of oil in that movie.
Oh, I bet that people were sliding all over each other, all weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit was fun to watch. The fucking 300 movie. Did you guys ever see the parody?
No.
no,
Don't ever do that.
maybe.
What's it called?
I fucking forget.
Like, weird
Like,
name for a movie.
yeah. No, I forget what it was, but it is just so fucking annoying. You guys ready to talk about a game or anything else?
I was playing Tokyo Wire.
How
That's
is
pretty
that?
fun.
How is that? I've seen that.
It's pretty fun. It's kind of hard. I get lost a lot. I don't know why my sense of direction in games has just went to shit.
Do you get lost in Elden Ring or Souls games or anything like that?
Well, the only thing I played was Elden Ring, and I don't really get lost in Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's the open world one, the one that you wouldn't expect to get lost in.
It's too open. Tokyo Wire is like you're in the city of Tokyo, so there's like a lot of, like, oh, it's a block over. But you could like jump on anything, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Unless there's like a big skyscraper. You don't really get stuck.
That movie was called Meet the Spartans.
Yeah, that one.
And it has Carmen Electra and Method Man's in it.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
Terrible.
Yeah, an Elden Ring, because me and Kyle were talking about this earlier. That's why I was asking you. He's like, because I guess he beat Demon Souls, the original, not the remake, because the remake's actually harder. Somehow they made it harder.
Nice.
But he's like, I don't know, man. I just have this thing where I can only take a couple deaths, and then I'm like, I just can't do this. And I just always get lost. And I'm like, I can understand Elden Ring because it's like an open world thing, but at the same time, I've never been lost in that game.
Yeah.
And that's the weird part about that.
Well, Elden Ring's like intuitive how it is.
Yeah, that's
Because like you hit the end of the Weeping Peninsula, then you come back to, was it Caelid? I did all the things in Caelid. I guess you're supposed to go to the one place first, the lake.
The lake?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Where you fight the queen, Renala or whatever.
Yeah, that's the
in
order.
The academy.
Yeah, you fight the dude with the big axe. What's his name? Godfrey or something?
Mm-hmm.
Or the El Omen. And then you fight Renala, and then you fight...
Godfrey after the Omen.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You fight Il-Omen, Renala.
The Omen has the stick. You fight him at the castle gates to...
Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah.
I would think so. I beat it like 6 times.
Yeah, well, didn't you actually, like, try to skip the castle the first time or something?
Yeah, you can't. Not that I can find.
See,
at
I heard
least.
that you could do it, but it's really annoying, apparently.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I guess.
you're supposed to beat Renala, then go over and fight Ragnarok. What's his name?
I
Radagon?
don't know. Radagon,
The
yeah.
dude with the tiny horse with the giant body.
Yeah,
I
he's
didn't
got no
really.
feet.
Yeah. Um, then you fight. Who's after that? You go to the capital after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you fight big dude that's just Godfrey's dad or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Then you have to fight the fire giant and then Radagon and the Elden Beast.
Yeah, and that's the
You
thing about that game. Once you hit to where you got to find the keys to that elevator, it seriously doesn't tell you where to go.
no. Doesn't tell you where to go most of the time.
Yeah, but like you have to go out of your way to find those two pieces.
Yeah. Oh, there's a cave that goes around. I always do that.
There's also this harder way to go, and that's the way I went to find
Nice.
this fucking key piece. And like I just don't like every time I play that shit, I'm just like, how would somebody know to do this? Like in Demon Souls, there's so many weird things. Like I found a new thing today where you could get
Oh,
half of the best sword in the game on the very first level.
nice.
And you get the other half at the very end, and then whenever you get your new game plus, you combine them. Now I have
Oh,
the
that's
end
cool.
Nice.
half. I don't have the first half. I'm trying to get the first half now. Because this dude's really annoying. The cheese is like, you lead him to this place and just punch him for like 10 minutes because he won't fight back. At least that's what the video said until he fought back when I tried to do it. But you gotta like punch him clear to this ledge and then punch him off or whatever. It's like what the, and he just has like a sword hit will do like 14 damage, which is nothing.
No.
Yeah, so it's like just punch him off this ledge. Yeah, I don't know.
I was just trying to beat him.
But there's like just shit in these games that they just don't tell you anything.
Yeah.
Like Bloodborne, if I didn't have Dave and I still watched him do it, I don't remember how to get through parts of these levels to open up
Oh,
access
yeah.
to the other part of the level. And I'm like, man, I'm definitely not gonna be able to do this game by myself.
I think I got pretty far in Bloodborne.
Did
I
you?
got to the blood-starved beast.
Yeah, we're past him. It's after that is where you go into like the city and you have to go up to like the top of this thing and undo this thing and do this and that. And I'm like, where the fuck are you? He's like, oh, I'm on the other side. I was like, what? But
That was fun. Painted my Eldar for Warhammer.
nice.
Yeah, it has some weird spray paint cap on it so that you just have a little trigger that you pull. That thing sucks, dude. It filled with paint. I got it all over my hands.
Yeah, nice. You're always such a mess.
Shut up.
I'm never gonna forget when that fucking honey busted in your pocket.
Oh, that sucks.
Mitch, can I come over? Why? Go wash my pants. What do you mean? That honey? Pocket. Ew.
Yeah, it came unscrewed in my pocket. Leaked all the way down my leg. Ruined everything.
Should have took some wax paper or something, slapped it to your leg, and ripped all your hair off.
Oh, God.
Let's talk about Destroy All Humans.
Let's go.
It's a nice little segue. Alright, Destroy All Humans is an open world action adventure video game franchise that is designed as a parody of Cold War era alien invasion films. Released on PS2, Xbox, and Xbox. Destroy All Humans Big Willie Unleashed was released for the Wii. Destroy All Humans Path of the Furon was released for the 360 and PS3. A remake of the original game and its sequel were developed by Black Forest Games and were released in 2020 and 2022, respectively.
Was that the ones you guys played?
Yeah.
The remastered, yeah.
I played the original.
How'd that go?
It was fun. I wanted to see what the differences were, but
Uh,
I only got to watch Brandon play a few times.
Huge upgrade in graphics from what I'm
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mega upgrade.
seeing. I was surprised. So
There were a few subtle changes too, like things that were different compared to Mike's
Yeah, they changed
and
some of the
ours.
missions around.
I'm still trying to figure out how you guys thought that bomb escort mission was hard.
That mission was annoying.
You just zap everything, zap all the landmines. Just
Well, I
blow
didn't know
them
you
up.
could destroy the landmines that way, so I was psychically picking people up and dragging them through them.
Well, I was I was trying to do the challenges, so I was like picking up rocks and throwing them at the soldiers, and then you had to kill some of the soldiers with the landmines. But I didn't know that you could stop the truck, so that was the main thing. You can actually stand in front of the truck and just stop it.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, for me at the beginning, when there's that truck that's pulled out in front of the other, you have to go past it. I
Yeah.
tried blowing it up and it still wouldn't get out of the way, so I had to like slowly fucking hit it with shit to like get it out of the way.
Damn.
So that was more of an annoyance than anything for me. And then if I always failed the mission at like the end because I didn't know what was going on, you had to kill all the scientists before they disarmed the bomb. I didn't know what
Oh
the
yeah.
fuck they were doing. I thought they were helping me the first time. So I had to go all the way through the whole thing again. And then I forget if I died. Yeah, I think I died. Because in the original one, you take fall damage.
Yeah, no fall damage in the new or the remaster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
no.
a pain in the dick.
Like, if you shot up in your hover, your jetpack thing, and came down, would you take fall damage?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so I had to like hold it so you like spurt out a little bit.
Damn.
Didn't you also say there were certain things you couldn't access while you were using Holobob?
Yeah. I think that might have just been I didn't upgrade it.
Uh,
Because I didn't do too many upgrades. I tried beating the game
upgrade.
without upgrades, and that's just pretty hard.
Yeah, no, I'm good on all that. There's
Yeah.
just too much stealth shit you have to do for that to even be worth it for me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can't pick up cars and shit like that.
Nah, I don't even think I ever got that final upgrade where you could do that.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Even some of the boss fights, there are certain upgrades you need for the final boss fights in order to
Oh,
beat
yeah.
them.
I only had trouble with the first boss, and I only died once. I just didn't conserve my ammo enough and didn't take my time. That's my thing with like boss fights in any game. It's like
What was the first boss?
the dude, the general dude that's like fucking in the missile launcher mech thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't like conserve my ammo or do anything. I was just like, again, this is my problem with all boss fights in any video game. I'm just like very impatient.
Yeah.
That's why Souls games like they kind of train me not to do that. And then I
Yeah.
just forget them when I'm not playing when I'm not playing a Souls game. I'm like, this game instantly in my brain, this game's easy. This game's easy. it won't be a problem. No, it is.
You try to rush through it.
Yeah, just whatever it. You know what I mean? The only boss
Yeah.
I had actual real trouble with was the president.
Yeah.
Because I don't play in my ship enough to not get blown up by shit that's flying at me constantly.
I did pretty good at that boss. I had him down after a while. It's the Tesla coils. If you don't get rid of the Tesla coils, they fucking kill you.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that the first few times I tried that boss. I was like, oh, okay. But the girl was one try for me at the very
It
end.
took me a few tries.
Yeah, she took me a few tries. And the president was hard for me at first because I didn't have the shield upgrade on my UFO to where I could actually reflect the missiles back at him. So I was trying to just dodge him the whole time.
See, I never got that, so I just dodged.
It's
Yeah, it's
not
pretty difficult.
It's not even an upgrade. You could just do that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's an upgrade.
Mine gave me a thing at the very beginning in the tutorial that I could just reflect shit.
Huh.
Yeah.
With the
shield.
UFO?
Yeah, it's like a shield bump. Just boom, shoot it away from you. Yeah. Now there's better upgrades for it, like a bigger range, I think. Maybe. I don't remember. All I remember upgrading for my UFO mainly was my shield and my death ray.
Yeah.
So if the shield.
Death ray is hard to use though.
Oh, you thought so?
I don't know. I remember seeing something about reflecting missiles on the upgrade.
Maybe you could do it faster.
Or more.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know. This game's really fun.
It was good.
You guys
How many levels were there? There were like 6.
20 something.
Yeah.
No, missions. That's missions. There's only like 6 levels.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
You start off in the farmland.
Yeah, the game's really fun. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I was playing Wo Long, and you guys were like, "You haven't played it yet." It's like it'll take me like 2 plays, maybe 3.
Took you more than 9.
Nah, 3 days of playing it. Finished it up my 3rd day in the morning. Like whenever I do a play, it's gonna be like hours. So I was just like, I'll just dedicate these days to this and play Wo Long at this time, and then do this and do that. So.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For some reason, my dog thought it was a great idea to get on top of me and unplug my mic.
Yeah, it was a fun game. The stealth missions are super annoying, though. I hate them.
Isn't like the whole mission was for Crypto to rescue himself from Earth?
And to get human or DNA.
Yeah, that was the start of it. Yeah, and then he was like, "Oh, they're gonna pay."
But you're basically his clone, and you're saving yourself.
There's a cool mechanic in the game because you start out as Crypto 138, I think.
137.
137.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you die, it upgrades your number.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's sweet. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I was Crypto 160 something at the end.
Oh, I never realized that.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
I'll see what mine is. I only died I'd say probably like 10, 11 times.
I died a few times doing the challenges.
See, mine were all from fucking the stupid... Wait, if the mission is a failure, like you don't die, does it still count?
No. It's only if you die.
Okay, all mine are from the bosses. I didn't die once normally. So.
See, I died randomly because of that fall damage.
Yeah, that's trash, dude. You need to play the good version. You need to call Xbox and be like, "Yo, fix my Game Pass now."
Well, I got it fixed now.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
When that happen?
Earlier this month.
Ah, okay.
Before my next billing happened.
Ah, okay.
I managed to do it, yeah. So I was going to cancel it and see if that worked. But then it didn't have to, so it didn't matter.
What do you guys think about Pox or Invader Zim?
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, the dude who voices Invader Zim, for all you children that don't know about Invader Zim, it was a great show back in the day. The dude that voices him is the dude that voices Pox. So, you can totally hear that too. So that's fun.
I love the intro. Usually you get like annoying tutorials, but this kind of just thrusts you into like fucking with cows at the very beginning.
Yeah.
I hate the tutorial pop-ups on the screen.
Blowing up radiated cows and throwing them at the scientists.
Yeah. Well, what is it? You try to talk to the cows, and they won't talk back to you, so you get pissed off and you start throwing them around.
They don't say moo either. They say something else. The radiated ones say something else.
The radiated ones say brains.
Yeah,
brains.
Oh, I mean moo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
lot of
hilarious.
flavor text. It's pretty fun.
There's so many like old political things. Like everybody that you scan in the game is pretty much just thinking in their head about politics. Like this dude or this dude. Well, I just don't know, Daddy-O. Just keeps on walking. It's like,
Yeah,
what
you
the
can
Oh
read
yeah,
people's
'cause
minds.
yeah, you have to disguise yourself as the politician and talk to the actual city too, or the town,
Yeah, that's
and
fun.
like get them to like you and everything.
I wish I wrote down some of those because they're funny.
right. Like a lot of them
Um,
are like, oh, did he notice me looking at him? Maybe he noticed. Oh no, shut up. You like women. You like women.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen
somewhat
some of
strange.
that.
I'm glad
There
nobody
was
can hear me.
like, do you think they could tell by just looking at me?
Yeah, dude.
My favorite line in the whole thing though is if you like some people whenever you scan people is my pappy fought in the big one. Or the other
Oh,
dude.
that's where you got that thing from.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Whenever we were playing D&D.
Yeah.
Brandon
I
always
love when
fucking.
they're like, "Oh, it's a little green man," and he's like, "I'm not fucking green." He's like,
Yeah, there's
That's,
the other dude. The other fucking funny one is it's like I'm proud, nimble, I'm the strongest. I'm so lonely. So much good
there's,
text.
if you just sit in the title screen, Pox will like say things to you randomly.
"Yeah."
Like he's like, the name of the game is Destroy All Humans, not wait around in the mothership. He's like, you can turn your console off. Haven't you heard of global warming? I was surprised how many it is. It's probably because the dude's Invader Zim, so they're having fun with it.
Right. I feel like that's why they did what they did with High on Life with the Rick and Morty dudes.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
yeah,
a
but
lot of fun
I
text in
think
there.
that's annoying.
What, with your gun talking to you as much as it does?
Yeah,
Yeah, it does start to get annoying after you get like a third way, or yeah, through like halfway through the fucking game. It's like,
yeah.
there's an option, man, like in the options, you can turn it off.
I
Yeah.
didn't find that because I was annoyed from the very beginning.
Do you
Tell
guys remember Crypto's full name?
Brandon, get
Crypto
off Google. We know you're
something.
faking it.
No, I actually wrote down notes this time.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Cryptosporidium or something.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Cryptosporidium. What
Cryptosporidium.
what weapon did you guys use the most?
Probably the disintegrator.
Mm-hmm. Yup. After I got that thing leveled up all the way, that's all I used.
Yeah, that and the shock.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I would rarely use the anal probe.
Yeah, I hardly use the anal probe. It takes too long, I feel like.
Oh yeah, it's hard to do. I was hunting all the farmers with it. There's one of the side missions was to hunt. As it started off with like 6 farmers and then it ended with like 20. Cause
What was the
my
other one called?
Oh, the ion cannon. I like that one a lot. That's
Yeah.
good for like when there's a shitload of stuff in front of you. You just fucking drop one of them things down. It's over.
the tank.
Yeah. Like when you're fighting, like, well, you're not fighting the general, but the general's sending like shitloads of dudes after you while you're trying to protect these 2 towers. Yeah. The ion cannon was great for that.
Yeah, at the very beginning. Well, that was like towards the beginning.
Yeah. It's more
Yeah,
like, yeah, it's like a third way or some dumb shit like that. It's
it
not.
was a pain in the dick.
Yeah, there's
What level did you guys die on the most? You say?
the president.
Final
I
boss
got
for me,
died
I think. The
area
woman.
41 a lot. Just funny.
You died on what?
Area 41.
Which one was that?
This is one where you go and find Crypto 136.
Oh.
Mm.
I hated the one where you had to go to the Mystic headquarters. and like sneak your way in there. I kept getting caught.
Really?
I don't
I was
remember
good
that.
at sneak.
I kept
That
getting
was
caught because
before
like
Area 41, right? The one before.
it's the one like right after, I think. Because you discover Area 41 and then you go to the Mystic compound or base thing or whatever. But like there was these two dudes sitting out front of the fucking doorway that I had to scan, and you know how like they have an area of like effect noticing you and your holobob gets affected by it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they wouldn't fucking move. And I couldn't get to the damn doorway.
You have to distract them by making them uh, like I would disguise myself, and then as soon as I saw one of those guys, I would make them do some like crazy thing to where they are distracting everyone around me,
I used
and
that
then
move
I just
like
walk right
3
past them.
times. I kept forgetting it was there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Forgot to
it
hypnotize.
completely, yeah, it completely makes that force field go away.
Any of you guys 100% it?
No.
No, I didn't do all the little
I have
extra,
39.
like the challenges where
Mm-hmm.
you have to go do rampages and those kind of things. I didn't complete all this.
Oh, no, no, not that. Like, I'm talking about just the main missions, all the challenges.
No, I only got 39%.
Oh, okay.
I don't know my percentage.
After I beat the game, I went back and I had 5 or 6 missions that I forgot to do, like one thing. Like the escort the bomb one. I forgot about killing one other dude with a cow. And I meant to go back and do that, and I just didn't. And I was like, oh, fuck.
I didn't escort the woman in the beginning as a mayor or whatever.
Yep, I had to go back and do that one too. The first few missions, I didn't even realize those things were on the side of my screen.
See, it didn't have any of that in the original.
Like the very first mission, I didn't kill the farmer's wife with a chicken, so I had to go back and do that.
Yeah, I don't remember
That's
doing
funny.
that.
It took me like maybe a half hour to wrap everything up, but it was like after I invested that much time into all the challenges, I was like, I'm finishing this. Like I'm getting my Xbox achievement. That's like one thing I wish Nintendo would do. Like they don't have achievements or trophies or anything. It's like give me something to strive for. Like I don't know. I just like doing that shit. It's fun.
Yeah.
I don't go look it up. I just wait till like shit'll just start popping up on my screen. I'll be like, oh, I wonder if I did this thing to this person, if it would give me an achievement. And like 9 times out of 10, it does. But then after you do that and you start running out of ideas, you go back and look after you beat a game, and you're like, how do you even do some of this shit? Like Halo multiplayer has a shitload of achievements, and one of them is like, okay, in multiplayer, hit a ramp and get big air with a full warthog of people. It's like
That stuff always pisses me off as an achievement.
That one sounds easy though. Why would
it
that be hard?
is, it is. I didn't know. There was one
It's just annoying.
like there's this level, there's this one map you can play on Halo where in Big Team or whatever, there's a door on the side. I never even noticed it. There's just a big ass door. It's very visible. I just never knew that you could open it. If you go over to the little scanning pad and hold it for like 20 seconds, it opens up and there's like a bunch of fucking really badass weapons in it. And that's an achievement. It's like some of these things are just so random. But yeah, achievement hunting on this game was pretty fun.
I didn't do much of it. I only achievement hunt in certain games, like Elden Ring,
Yeah.
because I got close to getting all the achievements, so I was like, I can do this.
Right. I'm one trophy away from platinuming Demon Souls, and the only thing it was there's this boss called the False Idol,
Yeah.
and has a bunch of like zombie bad dudes just sitting there like in these pews because it's like it's like a church kind of in the area that you fight her. You can't hit any of them. Well, me and 2 other people were playing, and I didn't know, and I think I accidentally tapped one with my sword, and I lost the achievement. I could have got everything done, but yep, gotta go on my second playthrough now.
There you go.
So
It's a pain in the ass. You gotta avoid them.
yeah, and hope that your sword doesn't hit them while you're swinging.
Yeah. Be a pain in the dick.
Yeah, she's a pushover boss anyway, though. So it's like if you could just combo her fast enough, you could fuck her up pretty quick.
That's good.
But as for Destroy All Humans, did you guys even play in the ship a lot, like in the UFO?
I did. I had fun doing it.
Yeah.
I hardly
would
flew
like-
it at all.
Really?
Yep.
You didn't
I
even
like
like.
laser and shit.
You didn't try any of the Armageddon challenges?
No, I didn't try like any challenges in the open world things at all. I just played through the missions.
Dang, I even tried to like explore the areas with the UFO so I could find those little robot collectibles.
Oh, every time I found a robot, I'd go get it. But I'm
Yeah,
nowhere
me
near
too.
getting all the robots.
There's like 70 or something altogether.
Yeah, I figured if I just leveled everything, it'd be easier to find them all.
Damn. I just found what I found going through the missions. I was just so focused on playing Wolong and getting that done because like I was just having so much fun with that game.
Yeah, well, you get points too. Like if you go for your own area and you're trying to get a bunch of the points to upgrade your ship or upgrade crypto, you can just go brain farm with the UFO, basically.
Okay.
Just destroy stuff and brain farm people because you can suck the brains with the UFO.
Yeah, that's what I did
Nice.
during the missions that had the UFO. I just suck everybody's fucking brains out.
Yeah, you get lots of points.
I also had these upgrades on my guns that if I would get somebody weak, say there was like 5 dudes around the dude I shot, if he got weak, his brain would start doing the thing where it's going to pop out. It would spread out to all the other dudes around him.
Yeah.
And there'd just be
I would
brains
have-
everywhere.
I'd have to extract somebody in a group for that to happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, but mine had like a thing where if I like chained them up or some shit like that with the shock thing, they'd all start doing it. And same thing with the extract. It would do it to them too. Unless I was just doing the extract and didn't realize that that's what that was doing. I just saw
Probably.
it happen one time. I was like, huh? I'm just going to keep doing this. But yeah, really fun game. Very casual game.
Yeah.
Not serious. Loads of fun.
Yeah.
It's a comedy.
Yeah.
They call you a communist or everything.
Yeah.
Little green man. I'm not green.
Well, when you're like the mayor or whatever, you can just do dumb shit like blame it on the commies.
Yeah.
The communists did it. Yeah. It was
Well, that's because Santa Modesto sucks. And we're better.
right. Blame it on the weather. Did any of you guys ever fail any of this?
I failed a few, I think. I didn't fail it all the way. I just got an X. Because I was trying all the voice things.
I didn't fail any of them, but I did get 1X. I don't know if when you're talking to the generals of the military, though, if you can even win that. Because I felt like I was picking all the right shit, but it was just like, no, I don't know you. It's like you just turn into the alien and you're like, all right, I'm going to fuck people up.
Oh, I did it.
Yeah, I think I did it. I don't remember messing them up.
Yeah, I just turned into crypto and I was like, you're going to get fucked.
I think one of them you do turn into him and just start fighting everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you start the boss fight.
That's like, yeah, that's like once you've already found 136 in the other spacecraft, and then you start fighting the general.
Yeah. I don't remember him being too hard.
No, the first guy wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it took me 2 tries, and the president took me a shitload of tries. and the girl took me one time.
President took me a few tries. The balloons were pissing me off at first.
Yeah. I would get real
We
close
didn't
to
really
him and
have
shoot him.
balloons in mine.
Yeah, there were a bunch of like
My
hot air
president
balloon
was
bombs.
shorter than yours too.
What is it?
My president was shorter than you guys' too.
The robot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because yours was, I'd say mine's about 50 feet. Yours is probably like 100 feet.
He had multiple weapons too. Like, shot a beam out of his chest. He shot rockets out of his shoulders. He had guns on like his hands or
Did he
whatever.
shoot his arms off at you?
His
I don't remember
arms
that.
never came off, but he had missiles that he shot at you.
He shot missiles and then his arms came off for me.
Huh.
Like his arms came off and then reconnected back to him.
Yeah. He shot him off like missiles.
Oh, well, maybe they just changed that and
Yeah, probably.
actual missiles.
Well, he shot other missiles too, but his arms shot off. He
I
didn't
don't
punch you or anything.
Uh,
He'd do that weird beam thing when he got close to me. When I got close to him, I'd just fly around in circles.
Right. Shoot him in the back.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would go over top of him a lot and shoot straight down on top of him with the beam.
Yeah,
I
I
never
wouldn't
even
get to
tried
do
that.
that.
I was just focused on the weak point in his chest.
Yeah, you can hit it from straight over top of him, and it's kind of hard for him to shoot you.
There's
When
like
you're
no
up top of him.
cards to like suck up for your shield in that one either.
Not really. I was using those little mechs, the little mini mechs that would come out and attack you. I would pick those guys up and recharge my shield. And then once he ran across that bridge to get to the last spot, there's a couple army vehicles on the bridge you can recharge with.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, what'd you guys think?
I liked it. I liked
Yeah.
it less than the last times I played it.
Liked it less?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because this is like the third or fourth time I beat this game.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Then.
Yeah.
Again, why I don't replay games.
I actually picked it just like randomly because I didn't really know what to choose. And when I first started playing it, I kind of was regretting it at first because I thought it was going to be a really easy, fast, kind of simple game. But it surprised me, and I had fun with it. It was good.
That's good.
It wasn't too easy. It got a little hard. So
Yeah, fun. Really fun. I had the same thought, and I was like, okay.
Definitely worth playing.
yeah.
There's remix, and then they got the second one that's remade too, so I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I'd play that.
Yeah. All right, well, it's Mike's pick. What you got?
My friend Pedro.
Oh, you can't cop out like that.
What?
You're really gonna? Didn't you already beat it?
Well, I don't know what else to pick. Because all the other games you guys said you didn't want to play.
I never said I didn't want to play something.
Bro, I definitely don't want to play Blades, Mountain Blade or whatever.
Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord.
No, dude.
I mean, I'll play it, but I'm not excited about it. It's like when you're real tired and you're just like, hey, man, you want to come hang out? I guess.
Bro, yeah, I watched you play for like 5 minutes, and I was like, well, I'm good. That was... I don't even need to play it after watching. I saw everything.
No, you didn't.
I saw the siege thing, like the siege thing that you showed. That looked kind of fun, but it also looked like it would take a long fucking time.
Takes a while for that to happen. You have to get accepted into an army, and then you have to get lucky enough to be in a siege.
I feel like that's a game Mike just sits there and he just like Chief sits on like cigarettes and he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna become the emperor.
I became the emperor a few times.
Did
Yeah. Like everybody else died, so I was the only one that was high enough with seniority. And I didn't know what I was doing, so I like gave up the throne, and then the guy I gave up the throne to died, so I became emperor again.
So it's my friend Praetor then?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know anything about this game, so here we go.
It's gonna be fun.
Alright, guys, we'll catch us next time.
Later.
Yeah.
Later.
Peace.